Just stay. Pause the video. Okay, that's a good question. So we have some Korean barbecue pork belly, if I'm not wrong, which is a famous thing there at Origami. Then there's something that the server suggested, which is something related to chicken, because here my friend does not have fish. Another thing, this is Sneha's Shinsen soup, and that's the bibimbap. And my friend, the soju bottle. I want to try that because it's tempting.
While you're enjoying this, we're going to be asking you a few questions.
Let an indulgence.
I just reached heaven and I came back. This is amazing. Okay, am I reaching heaven today or what? This is the second time I'm just going up and coming back. I started eating crazy food when I was 10. That was my first trip to Japan. I'm a black belt in karate, so I've been traveling for a lot of world tournaments that used to happen. My first tournament was in Japan. So Japanese cuisine is also spicy but also really, really bland on the other end. So it's kind of really unique in its own way. And the etiquette and everything that they have, you wear the kimono, you sit really nicely for the food. So that was something that actually encouraged me to try more food later on. And then towards the other trips that I've had in US, and that's the reason I started eating all kinds of food. I'm practically a omnivore, but I can float towards a carnivore. I just don't eat humans. And secondly, because Sneha wouldn't stop talking about it. That's another part of it where she would just keep talking about sun and moon and Korean food and Korean dramas and whatnot. So that's, I think because of that I started looking at Korean dramas and then started eating Korean food because it looked really tempting in the videos. What I feel is like they hide their mouth while eating wherever they're eating. So it's kind of weird, like it's like this. Like that was something I found really strange. Like they're trying to like hide it, maybe because of etiquette, which I understand, but it's like different, like what you don't see on a regular basis. And they have rice in everything. That's something like I appreciate. I'm a rice person, so because of that I really like Korean cuisine. And the barbecue, like they have every part of the animal's body that they eat. So it can be pork belly, it can be chicken feet. I think there is a lot of extravagant food, weird things for normal people, but it's kind of cool. So I kind of enjoy it that way. It's a bibimbap being vegetarian. In Korean barbecue, I think I would love like pork belly to be like a staple. Like it's something that I enjoy, and kimchi is a must, basically. And along with that, ramen. Classic, it just sums it up. I think Korean food in some way is bland. The blandness of the food, like Japanese is more like, it's not spiced a lot. And certain Korean items, like certain Korean dishes are similar to that. Like it's more soupy and has rice cakes and things like that. So it's kind of very similar to the Japanese food out there. Up to now, I'm kind of enjoying the soju. I'm enjoying the food and I think it's amazing. I think the weather is amazing. It's like a serene place. It's like some place where you can come for a nice quiet afternoon, have a nice meal and just enjoy. Yes, this is my first time at Origami. I'm more of a pork person than a chicken person, so I will always go with the pork barbecue that is there. But other than that, taste-wise, both the dishes are really amazing. I'm yet to try the bibimbap, but that's a process. But soju beats all of them. Go for it. Well, I will say my favorite drama is because I saw it first. That's what actually captured my entire attention, because it used to come in all the bloody ads that were there. Up with Secretary Kim, where she is running about behind the director. So that's actually something that captured my attention, and then I started seeing more Korean dramas when Netflix obviously started having them. Sneha is particularly the owner of Carnival, so Korean is like the tea out there. Other than you, I have another friend who is just traveling in US. She's Fatima, and she's into a lot of Korean dramas and Korean food, and I think she was one of the people who encouraged me to see more dramas. Other than that, I also see a lot of these different Chinese dramas which have come up, but she's more into Korean, so she's always told me which are the good dramas, which ones I can see. So based on that, it's like a good experience. Full friend is also into K-pop, and she's a crazy fan of K-pop. So when the new albums come out, she's like running towards these online stores to try and get like the products or the albums online. So that's a great thing. Shut down karo abhi. We're gonna fix it. Come on.
You dare not drop it on me.
I'm not that bad.
Better. You wanna win?
One eternity later.
Pause the video. I don't remember anything now. Harangyo. Excellent.
Starts with D.
What did I do?
Delicacy.
Or it tastes amazing. Amazing ka.
Delicious.
Yes. It is something that in every Korean restaurant you go, before they give you your meal, they give you little things in the
Like the entree kind of a
kimchi
thing.
किसमें आता है? What is it?
Damn. हाँ मतलब चखना basically Korean चखना a compliment. Yeah, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
But Koreans में side dishes कहते हैं. ठीक है.
चलता है वो. यारांगी.
निकाल दे.
Food of it.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the mic also came off like that only.
Thank you so much, Janai.
I think we are done with dinner or lunch and everything. Okay, this is heaven.